We're here today because we're celebrating the announcement of a new facility that KF Aerospace is building, a big 75,000 square foot hangar, and also a relationship that we're forging with Mohawk College. And we're going to be also building a facility for them right beside this hangar. And we're really excited about that because it will help us develop a workforce that we need to expand and continue the successful story that we have.
This is as real as it gets to have our aviation students right here at the airport, obviously. And the new state-of-the-art facilities will give students in Mohawk's aviation structures, aviation maintenance, and avionics programs the kind of experiences that few other colleges will be able to match.
On completion of the programs at Mohawk College, these students are actually getting hired. So they're actually being able to immediately incorporate the skills that they've learned into the industry where there is this demand for new employees.
It's exciting, really, because Mohawk College has been working with a few different facilities, and now this will be an opportunity for them to get current knowledge and current hands-on experience all under the same roof. And not only that, but it'll funnel great students into apprenticeships and careers here at KF. So it's a good fit for both.
We were the first post-secondary institution in Canada to offer co-op education, and our success is due in a large part to the almost 2,000, I guess 1,900 and some odd employers that we work with across Southern Ontario.
Experiential learning through cooperative education is a proven training model. It increases employer visibility with qualified staff. It allows employers to effectively evaluate potential permanent employees and gives them a chance to assess the suitability of students as a good match for their companies. It's the best job interview you could ever have. You get to work with them, get to know them, see how do they fit, and then make a decision at the end.
Co-op offers an invaluable, authentic professional experience to our students. This experience provides students with the opportunity to build a network within industry and to apply their classroom theory to a real-world setting, and that's absolutely vital for our students.
It was really great to see you, Minister Haidu, trying your hand at operating some of our teaching tools, and I can tell you that she is very skilled at welding and certainly much more skilled than I think I am. I've tried it a few times, so very, very good, and we were very glad that you could experience a couple of the training tools that we make available to our students, whether it was the welding or whether it was the virtual reality. And these are ways that we train and then plan to retrain students to make sure they have the skills they need.
what we heard was a lot of anxiety around the rapidly evolving world of work. We decided that we needed to address this and that we needed to support Canadians no matter where they were at in their journey. And that's why in Budget 2019, we introduced something called the Canadian Training Benefit. It's a benefit that will actually allow Canadians to access up to $250 credit towards the cost of tuition or course fees each year. It's stackable, meaning that you can accumulate money over 4 years for a maximum benefit of $1,000. And it will also be accompanied by up to 4 weeks of EI, 1 week per year, that's completely covered if that person needs to tap into employment supports or income supports while they're taking that training.
And last fall, the Government of Canada, I am proud to say, invested $262,000 in Mohawk College under the Climate Action Fund. These funds have helped the college's Centre for Climate Change Management to continue its work raising awareness of the effects of our changing climate and empowering individuals and organizations to take climate action in their communities. This funding also supported the recent summits like the Cities in Action Bay Area Climate Change Summit and the Youth Summit, both organized by Mohawk College.
At this college, there is probably nothing that is top of mind with students more than climate change, sustainability, what their future is going to be like, what the environment is, what we're doing to the environment. This is incredibly important, which is one of the reasons that Mohawk College has championed this particular initiative and want to be leaders to support the area and the country. And so we're delighted. We really appreciate your partnership.
We are truly grateful that the Climate Action Fund was awarded to the Bay Area Climate Change Office. The office represents a really important partnership between the Centre for Climate Change Management and the cities of Hamilton and Burlington. The Climate Change Action Fund is helping us continue this really important work to engage our community. We're organizing a speaker series and an arts program that will help use art and culture, not only just facts and science, to engage our community and help people think about what they can do to support a thriving low carbon economy.
We're honored and privileged that you would take the time to have so many of our industry and community partners with us this afternoon. And of course, our students and the faculty and staff that are here today to show you what they can do for you. And that's an important distinction, what we can do to help you as you further your business and your ideas.
This space very much is the desirable part. You bring your problem in here, we help to iterate on it. We help to define it, make sure we're solving the right problem. Large projects can take years just to plan. And at the end of the day, you didn't solve the right problem. We don't have that much time.
I had the opportunity to work on a research project focused on personal health records for eHealth Ontario. The highlight of that experience was getting to present my findings at their office in downtown Toronto. On behalf of students, thank you to all of you for making experiences like mine possible.
We're here this morning to celebrate the next chapter in the expansion of the City School Initiative. Almost 2 years ago now, we celebrated the launch of the City School Mobile Classroom. This unit, the one we're standing in today, has been located in 4 communities and has served almost 200 students. With this mobile classroom, we're literally taking Mohawk College on the road.
I'm pleased to announce that Mohawk College and the Marshall School of Skilled Trades and Apprenticeship is receiving $4,084,635 for the mobile classroom project under the new Skills Trades Awareness and Readiness Program. This mobile unit is brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic. Why? Because it's going to help us reach groups that are underrepresented yet qualified. This is enabling people to obtain well-paying jobs. This is a true success story.
iPad is a relative, and that's the key, it's relative training, and ultimately there needs to be a robust pipeline of capable individuals available to fill these positions. And it's recognized that a partnership between industry, the college, and the federal government is a dynamic way to support this need. So we thank you for the opportunity to be part of this today, and we're looking forward to where it takes us. Great. Thank you very much.
This evening I can tell you that Mohawk College is going to do more, and we're starting now. We're going to use a solution that we know works, education, and we're going to use a model that we've proven works, City School. With a 5-year plan called Challenge 2025, we intend to build on the success of the City School model and Mohawk's extensive partnerships in the Hamilton area. We are convinced that we can and must do more, be more for the people in our community.
Bring in from a variety of sources, and we have PhDs, we have master's students, and if we just stopped there, our office would look like a bunch of people standing around a photocopier wondering why it doesn't work. And these students and their courage and their curiosity and their willingness to leap, often blindfolded, is something that I credit the Idea Works and the AMIC concept with.
The library got involved in City School because it aligns so well with our mission, which is to try to support learning for everyone. And City School does that. It creates a barrier-free access to education, and it brings the college into different parts of the city, that are, especially those communities or neighborhoods that are most in need.
This is the north end of Hamilton, and it is the lowest in poverty. We're a red district, and having this partnership is extremely important for the whole entire community, and it's just made it bigger and better.
We are thrilled to work in partnership with Mohawk College on the City Schools initiative. We know that from the reputation that Mohawk has in the community, that the quality of the candidates that come through initiatives like City Schools have a great impact on the work that we do with seniors and the people that we serve in the community.
We've been in partnership with City School for the past 2 years. We brought the mobile unit into Denville last year in 2018, and this year it's headed to Caledonia in 2019. Rural communities like Haldeman County face challenges accessing sometimes post-secondary opportunities, and so when you can bring programming that responds to local industry right to your community, it gives rural communities opportunities to grow and thrive.
We reached out to Mohawk, and they've agreed to come back into our space and provide the bundled arrows, targeting those homeward bound women. If we can get people to do that here, you know, then they can see they can again go into the college, and if the college is here, just make it more accessible. Again, it's making it accessible to the populations that just don't see it as accessible in any way.
The Hamilton Port Authority is committed to improving access to education and employment in the Hamilton community. It's something that we feel very strongly about. It's been amazing working with the staff at City School by Mohawk. They're a dedicated professional team who are working continuously to break down barriers to education.
The City School's been a terrific boon to what the Annex does. because we're co-located, we're literally side by side each other in the office. If there's somebody that maybe is coming from one of the priority neighborhoods and they want to access some schooling opportunities, we can put them in touch with City School. And because of that, somebody might get an opportunity to attend post-secondary that they wouldn't have thought possible.
City School is important to Hamilton because it's giving this community a safe place to come to get an education where they're already familiar with the surroundings and the supports in this actual building.
All our work is based on partnerships and the significance of them. Without the partners, we couldn't do the work alone. So with the partnerships, we can utilize everyone's strengths and resources to help build great partnerships to do good things. City School is very important to the community as a whole. We believe in education being the basis of allowing for smarter decisions for youth, or for them to make that choice, to open new doors and new opportunities for quality of life.
Giving as many people as possible an opportunity to realize their dreams makes for a better world.
Well, education is contagious. It really is, and it's the key that opens so many doors. By opening that door, you're just changing lives.
It's immeasurable what the consequences could be for somebody, and it's that spark, it's that first step that makes it possible to do it. It's a fantastic opportunity for a first step to change your life.
We love everything about this. It clearly is a success. It's changing lives. It's leveling the playing field, and all of those things are values that we believe in and programs that we have committed to over time. So it's a winner. It's a winner in every respect.
Why do I give to City School? The biggest reason that I think and I know that I do is that I really feel that this is very, very important for our community.
The City School is a fantastic vehicle for reaching out into the community to maybe people who would otherwise not have considered a college education. And when we get out into the community, then they take the first step.
This is very inspiring to see the City School helping so many people, moving communities. And at the end of the day, that answer, what kind of Hamilton we want to be in. City School is the answer for that.
The area that's really need the school, instead of the student go to the school come to the student, which is, I think, is very important.
We would not be where we are today if we hadn't had education. I feel very fortunate, and if it's possible to help anyone that wants to go to school, I'm all for it.
I just think it's a wonderful program just for anybody that's perhaps didn't get their education for many, many reasons, and to become older and as an adult and be able to go somewhere and learn a trade or learn a skill. I think it's wonderful. It gives people hope.
For us, it was a no-brainer. My relationship with Mohawk goes back to almost 20 years. Mohawk has always been an organization without boundaries. It has always reached out into the community.
You need to realize that these people have been given an opportunity and they're very thankful for it, and they will give back to the community.
This is one way that we can support something that for us is completely in alignment with our personal values.
Every person needs to be leader in his own way to keep and take care of the others. And City School is an excellent opportunity for people to contribute.
This is a place that is making a difference each and every day, and it's creating a future that wasn't even imaginable for many of the students that have enrolled and graduated from City School.
I'm continuously surprised by how this has evolved and in the ways that it's evolved.
You know, kids dream of growing up, getting married, their dream jobs, all kinds of things. And Honestly, when I was a kid, I always wanted to be Matlock and Perry Mason. I wanted to be that kind of lawyer, that awesome, I can solve the crimes kind of lawyer. When I was 18, I met a boy, thought he was great. Applied for law school, was all ready for that, and got pregnant. So, bye-bye dreams. I stayed with him for 6 years. He was not a nice guy. It really, after going through a relationship like that, it really takes a toll on you. You begin to lose faith in yourself. You don't have the self-esteem anymore. So I actually went onto the Mohawk website. I was just gonna do the continuing education programs. Couldn't really find anything that fit me, and I was just messing around on the website. And I saw this banner that said, try college for free. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot. If it's a good program, maybe I'll pursue it more. If I don't like it, I haven't spent any money, and I got a bit of college under my belt. The risk factor was the big choice. I'm living off of a single income. My husband's the one that works. So going back to school is actually huge. It's not easy, but it's been so good. And I do find like my confidence is getting boosted. I've managed to make a few friends, but it all started with this room. Sometimes that's all you need, is that little tiny spark. And City School can be one of the places you can get that. If it wasn't for City School, I wouldn't be here. It gave me that chance to prove I could do something with myself. Since even starting City School, I think my dream is I'd like to work at MAC. I'd like to work with those kids. I'm just gonna keep doing this, and who knows, maybe my new dream will come true, and that would be nice. It would be.
So we're at the 2019 RBC Canadian Open at Hamilton Golf and Country Club. Today's set up for the tournament, which starts on Thursday. We're working with Mohawk College as part of a D-Drone program.
So D-Drone uses various sensors to track drones using radio frequency sensors that will provide the location and directional bearing of the drone so that the PD here has the information to respond, find the pilot, and get the drone out of the sky. Mohawk seems to be the market leader as far as using bleeding edge technology. That's why we work so well with them. We don't do a lot of work here in Canada with a lot of universities, and so Mohawk is definitely a valued partner of ours. Mohawk is the first college that we've worked with using this in this capacity, at events with local law enforcement, with entities like the PGA and Garda Security.
We were walking around the course all yesterday, setting up each individual station, and being able to see that this little box, this tiny little box, is able to detect a drone flying through the sky, and how even being in the security trailer, being able to be around all this other footage and things like that, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that not a lot of people will get.
Great opportunity for our students to come and experience the technology, for them to see how it works and see the importance of its use at an event with this kind of pedigree.
Good evening, Scano, and greetings, everyone. My name is Amanda Aitchison, and I am a member of the Indigenous Education and Student Services team here at Mohawk College. I'm honored to welcome you to the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe and Haudenosaunee nations. These lands are protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement and are home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island. I would like to welcome the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers who will be providing drumming to our ceremony. We believe that the drum connects us to all things and is the heartbeat of Mother Earth. Today, we call upon this group to give thanks and to recognize our students' achievements with an honor song. Nyawe, thank you. Please stand for the procession of the graduates and platform party.
Faculty and staff. My name is Paul Armstrong, and I have the honor and privilege of serving as the Vice President Academic for Mohawk College and acting as today's Master of Ceremonies. Thank you again to the Spirit Vision drummers and dancers. Students and guests, please remain standing to join us in the singing of our national anthem as performed by Jillian Gibson from Mohawk College's music program.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God, keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Convocation is a special celebration for all in attendance. We would ask that you stay at your seat until the entire ceremony is complete. And we'd also ask if you could please ensure that your cell phone is turned to the silent setting. And with that, I am now proud to declare this convocation ceremony is open. Convocation is a time to celebrate the hard work and dedication that brought you to this moment, and to look forward to the many opportunities that lie ahead for you, a future-ready Mohawk graduate. It is also an opportunity to thank those who supported you throughout this important stage of your educational journey. I would now like to introduce to you our platform party. Platform party, please stand when you are called and remain standing until everyone has been introduced. First, it is my pleasure to introduce the faculty who helped get you here today. Faculty, please stand to be recognized. From the Mohawk College Board of Governors, Kamala Cruz, Tracy Richardson, the President of Mohawk College and the Mohawk College Foundation, Ron McCurley, the President of the Mohawk Students Association, Sheldon Coombs, our alumni speaker for this convocation ceremony, Karen Breitner, and finally, our staff, alumni, and union representatives, please stand and be recognized. Thank you for joining us for this ceremony. Audience, please join me in acknowledging your platform party. Please be seated. It is now my pleasure to introduce Kat Clark from the Mohawk Alumni Association to come forward and welcome our new graduates as alumni members.
Thank you, Paul. Congratulations, class of 2019. Good evening, my name is Kat Clark and I am the Vice Chair of the Mohawk College Alumni Advisory Council. As you walk across the stage today, I will proudly welcome you to the Mohawk College alumni family. We are a large family with over 120,000 members. It was through your hard work and dedication, your persistence, that you reached this moment today. Throughout your time at Mohawk, you've made memories and connections that will last a lifetime. I encourage you to stay in touch with the people you've met here and to continue to build on the relationships that you've developed. The Mohawk College Alumni Association will help to serve as a direct link to fellow graduates and the college, and you have an open invitation to come back and visit the campus, attend alumni events, and stay connected both in person and online. I invite you to have a look at your alumni benefits booklet, which you will receive following today's ceremony. You'll discover the many ways that the Alumni Association strives to help you benefit, connect, and succeed in your life beyond college. Today, I will be at the side stage to present you with your alumni pin. My hope is that you'll wear it with pride as a symbol of the solid education and carry it with you as you head out into the world. Once again, on behalf of the Mohawk Alumni Association, we welcome you to the privileges, honors, and opportunities that being an alumni member represents, and we look forward to supporting you throughout your career and life. It is now my pleasure to introduce our alumni speaker. Karen Breitner, a 1992 graduate of the Industrial Electrician Program, is the founder and owner of Lumination FX Ltd., a full-service lighting and design electrical company serving residential and commercial customers. After graduating, she worked as an apprentice journeyman at an aerospace company and in the electrical department of the Home Depot, where she quickly became an assistant store manager and then was charged with opening a new store. In 2002, she returned to Mohawk as a professor. Until 2016, she taught first-year advanced electrical apprenticeship courses. Volunteering in her community, Karen has contributed to 3 Habitat for Humanity builds. She also provides her services to a community lighting home for people with intellectual challenges. Dedicated to seeing more women in her field, Karen is a frequent participant in panels, symposiums, and forums aimed at encouraging girls and women to train to work in the trades. Please join me in welcoming Karen Breitner.
Thank you for that lovely introduction. Good evening, President McCurley, members of the Platform Party, Mohawk faculty, friends and family of graduates, and most importantly, our 2019 graduates. I will not stand in front of you today to preach about what your future could hold. Nobody can. Your path will change every day and every hour. Constantly, I think about what I want to do when I grow up. I keep learning about my field, and there is always new codes to learn. My ability to help others and fix what I can, and to know what I can't. In almost every occupation, there is a change. Computers constantly evolving. For me, it was LEDs. LEDs came, and I found myself changing the pot lights that I'd already installed before the technology was there. Fear is an everyday occurrence. I worry that I won't be able to turn the power back on. I live with a constant feeling, am I good enough? The more experience I get, the easier that feeling is to put aside. The first panel change or service upgrade I did was much scarier than the one I just finished last week. At your age, I was a young single mother of a child who needed me to succeed. She was my driving factor. You need to find your drive to overcome obstacles, for that is life. When my career was halted with a mass layoff at the company I had apprenticed for and was now an industrial electrician, at first I was devastated. I had a piece of paper saying I was qualified, but no job. Taking many positions to pay the bills, such as Home Depot, who taught me a great deal on how to run a business, while I continued to reinvent myself as now a construction maintenance electrician, and then wrote yet another exam. In a few years later, I was back at Mohawk College, taking one of their night school programs for a pre-licensed course for a master electrician. It was one of those nights that I spoke to my teacher, Bob Nelson, and asked about teaching. Just asking the right question to the right person at the right time, I became a professor at Mohawk College. I then wrote my master's exam so I could start my own company, where I could make my own hours, still being able to teach and being a parent, making money decisions. And then I realized I had to be careful what I wished for. As I am very happy in my career today, it is sometimes very difficult to wear many hats. Not only am I now a master electrician, I am also head of accounting, marketing, sales, human resources, and purchasing, all for my company. And at times, I am also an emotional coach for couples making very hard decisions when it comes to their home renovations. I am thankful for many things. I am grateful that my parents chose to move to Canada in the late 50s, immigrating from England, for there are still many places in the world where women don't get this opportunity. They don't even get to vote. Everyone get out and vote on Monday. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to go into several homes for people with disabilities and intellectual challenges. I have been so thankful that I can make a difference. My last thought, to and including what I'm doing up here right now, is stepping outside of your comfort zone is the best way to grow and transform. All the best.
Very much, Karen. We're very proud to be able to count you as an alumni of Mohawk College, and thank you for being such an outstanding role model for those looking to figure out what they can do and how to achieve their own goals, both males and particularly females. I would now like to introduce Sheldon Coombs, President of the Mohawk Students Association, who will bring greetings to the graduates.
Thank you, Paul. Hello, everyone, guests, platform party, most importantly, our graduates. This message is directly for you. On behalf of the Mohawk Students Association, I'd like to congratulate you for completing your education at Mohawk College. Take a moment, let that soak in. You did it. Give yourselves a round of applause. Tonight, I'm going to talk to you about faith, and I'm going to talk to you about support. I'd like to share with you a story based on my own experiences with these topics. A little over 2 years ago, I was working in a general store in the small town of Selkirk, Ontario. I'd graduated high school, but I wanted more out of life. However, I didn't know what to do or how to do it. Then one day, after almost a year of working there, I met a man who I'd never met before. He walked in, grabbed a bag of Skittles. We got to talking, and he told me a little bit about himself. His name was Michael. He lived in town, and he was a pastor at a nearby church. He began to come in more regularly, and we soon became friends. We talked about music and movies, and I found out that he was a singer. I remember him telling me that he'd sung for Queen Elizabeth herself. After a few weeks, he began to ask me more pointed questions about myself. He asked me if I was in school, to which I replied, no. He asked me if I wanted to be, which I said, I think so, but I don't know what to study. He told me that he'd been a vocal instructor at Mohawk College and recommended that I check it out. I was leaning towards the accounting program, but I had my reservations at the time. Believe it or not, I didn't have Wi-Fi at home. I also didn't have a means of transportation to complete the registration at campus. At the time, enrolling in college seemed like a pipe dream. But my friend Michael didn't think so. He let me use his internet through the registration process. On multiple occasions, he drove me over 50 kilometers here to the Fennel campus to make sure I met all the requirements to register on time. In January of 2018, I took a leap of faith and began as an accounting student here at Mohawk. Michael's no longer with us, but he taught me a great deal about faith. Because of his faith in me and the support that he offered me, I was able to start my post-secondary education here at Mohawk College. By having faith in myself, by working hard, and by leaning on others for support, I became an honors student and later president of the Students Association. And when writing this speech, I thought of this story because of a quote I heard from a colleague of mine named Lily. She said, "Fear and faith are two sides of the same emotion, a belief in something yet to happen." I love this quote because this is a reminder of our agency in our own lives, not just of our actions, but of our perspectives. A small change in outlook can have a tremendous change in outcome. So when you're at a crossroads, have faith in your decision-making skills. Think back to the first day you walked onto campus, and then think back to today. Remind yourself what you're capable of when you put your mind to something. And don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Believe in something that is yet to happen. Because today is your day, and tomorrow will be too. Once again, congratulations from the Mohawk Students Association, and thank you all for your time.
Thank you very much, Sheldon. The Mohawk Students Association provides tremendous support to our students and they're a valued partner of Mohawk College. It is now my pleasure to introduce President Ron McCurley, who will address Convocation.
Well, thank you, Paul, and good evening, everyone. Let me start by offering a very special welcome to all the family and the friends that are either joining us here this evening in the auditorium or perhaps are watching the live stream. And welcome graduates, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2019. You did it. Please give yourself a round of applause. Well done. Now, I would guess, looking at the number of guests that we have here this evening, that just about all of you as graduates brought at least one or two people with you here today. And if you didn't, perhaps there's someone that is far away that's watching your graduation live streamed. Getting to this point, I know, was a challenge for you. You most certainly relied on the support of others to help you get here, maybe family and friends or professors and college staff. So think about for a moment all the people who have touched your lives up to this point. They all wanted to help you succeed, and for them tonight, your accomplishment will feel a lot like an accomplishment for them as well. We are all very proud of you. So graduates, how about a round of applause for all those people that supported you on your journey? Let's say thanks to them. Now, it really does take a community to get someone through to graduation. It's true here in Hamilton, and it is true around the world, and I've seen firsthand how this works. For more than 15 years now, I have been fortunate to be involved in the governance of World Vision. World Vision is a global relief and development organization. And one of the first things that World Vision does when they go into an impoverished community to help address the issues of deep poverty is to build a school and to hire a teacher, providing the opportunity for people to learn and to develop skills. And in every case, the community helps out by building the school and supporting the students. Now, World Vision might provide the resources, but the community members also contribute what they can. They may haul sand and water, they may help place the bricks to construct the building. The community helps build the school, and that school improves the community in meaningful and lasting ways. Mohawk College also improves our community in meaningful and lasting ways as well. Mohawk was established more than 50 years ago to train highly skilled graduates from the local area to work with local business to help succeed in your careers and to contribute to society. And the college has continued to change and to grow to meet the community's needs over the past 50 years. But our core mission remains exactly the same today, as it did when we were established in the 1960s. Community is at the center of who we are and what we do at Mohawk. A community is not defined by buildings and roads and infrastructure. It's not a city or a town or a subdivision. Community is defined by people, by relationships, and by service. Mohawk is a community college, and Mohawk itself is also a community. While you studied and trained with us here, you made new friends and new relationships. You started building your Mohawk community right back at day one on orientation. Friends are one form of community. On the shelf in my office, there's a picture of me with 3 of my oldest and dearest friends. One of the guys in the picture started in school in grade 1 with me. One joined in grade 4 and one in grade 7. Well, we all live in different cities now, and we can only see each other a couple times a year. These 3 friends are an important part of my personal community of friends. And over the years, I've kept adding to that community of friends, growing it and strengthening it. But much of it stems from those early friendships and relationships. And I encourage you to keep in touch with some of your classmates as you move through the next chapters of your life. Stay connected. Social media makes it fairly easy to do that now. The friendships that you have formed at Mohawk will help support and sustain you in your careers and through your lives. And even though you may end up in different cities, you might not see each other as regularly. Good friends can be there for you no matter where they are physically. Now, obviously, the concept of community extends beyond our circle of friends. It extends beyond our neighborhoods. It's much bigger than any one of us. You were introduced to that notion of community if you participated in the Campus to Community program to work with local charities. If you were involved in a fundraising event here on campus or at the Stony Creek campus or the IHS campus, if you filled in your co-curricular record at any time during your Mohawk career. Activities like these that many of you participated in help us to learn how communities work, what kinds of supports are necessary, and how you can make a positive difference in the world. Earlier this year, back in May, we lost an incredible Canadian who was known around the world for his dedication to building community. Jean Vanier saw that people with special skills were being marginalized and ignored by society. So he created an organization to engage and to empower them. And that organization grew into a community known as L'Arche. And that community caught the attention of people around the world. And Jean Vanier's legacy today is a worldwide organization supporting and empowering people with special needs in 38 countries on 5 continents. Vanier saw a problem with society, something he believed could be corrected. And he had a vision for what a better community and what a better society should look like, how it should treat people with special needs. And he took the time, and he expended the energy, and he had the willpower to build a better community, the kind of community he believed in and the kind of community he wanted to live in. Jean Vanier said, "One of the marvelous things about community is that it enables us to welcome and help people in a way that we couldn't as individuals." He recognized that there was no such thing as a community of one, and that we can do better when we do things together. Another amazing community builder, Coretta Scott King, said something very similar, but in a different way. She was an American singer and author and activist and civil rights leader. And she said the greatness of a community is measured by the compassionate actions of its members. I think Jean Vanier would have agreed with that, as do I. By the way, Coretta Scott King was the wife of Martin Luther King. Graduates, this is your day. You've accomplished a great deal to get to this point. You have a great deal more to accomplish now that you have your diplomas and certificates in hand. Your future could likely hold a new job, perhaps in a new location where you'll no doubt be making new friends. Your lives will get very busy with work and home and family and the important things that fill our lives each and every day. With your credential, you will have access to new opportunities, and you will have new responsibilities as well. One thing that may be less obvious, however, is that the moment you receive your diploma or certificate today, your role in community changes a little. As a student, you have enjoyed supports all around you, and I know you recognize this. I heard your applause for those people that helped get you to this important milestone in your life. We live in an amazing country. In fact, Canada has recently been ranked the #1 country to live in the world for quality of life. We have access to world-class education and healthcare, and believe it or not, this combination is a rare thing in the world, and of course it comes with a cost. Before you arrived at Mohawk, you were in other schools. You were involved in other activities, sports and arts and community programs. And at every stage, in every situation, people gave of themselves to help you along the way. For sure, you did the work to get yourself here today, and you faced some unique challenges along the way, and this moment is yours to cherish. But the community was there to support you every step of the way. They had your back. And now it's your turn to be part of the community that helps make Canada work. So my challenge to you is this. As you focus your attention on career and family and friends, please don't forget about community. Take some time in the next couple of days to really think about the people who helped you grow into the person that you have become today. Maybe it was a teacher, a coach, a counselor, a mentor, a family member, someone who cared enough to give you their time, their expertise, their advice, their support. Take a moment to thank them for the role that they've helped to play in your life and your success. And then, please take some time in the coming weeks to think about how you can give back to the community that supported you. What expertise can you share with the people around you? What of your resources can you offer? Can you help a child learn to play a sport? Can you bake a batch of cookies for a charity bazaar? And by the way, if you're a baker, I like chocolate chip cookies, just saying. What do you see in the world that needs to be changed? Who needs your help? Jean Vanier and Coretta Scott King had a vision of a better society, a better community, and they took action to make their visions a reality. Make this the community you want to live in, the Canada that you are proud to call home. I wish you all the very best for the bright future that you will create for yourself. As you go forward on your journey, please remember the community that supported you along the way. And finally, please remember that we will always consider you a part of the Mohawk community, and we'll be here if you ever need us. To the graduating class of 2019, congratulations and Godspeed.
Good evening. My name is Deborah Calarco, and as acting registrar, it's my privilege to introduce the most important part of the ceremony. Graduates, it is now time for you to cross the stage and be admitted to the alumni of Mohawk College. As each person crosses the stage, their status as a Mohawk College graduate will be acknowledged with a lyre pipe, a medieval European symbol of academic achievement dating back to the 8th century. Awarding each graduate a lyre pipe highlights the achievement of excellence according to each student's chosen program and symbolizes that they are joining the international community of scholars. Vice President Paul Armstrong will place the Mohawk Lear Pipe on the graduate's left shoulder, and they will then be congratulated by President McCurley. Convocation is always a time of celebration for our graduates and their families, and we encourage you to applaud and acknowledge your graduate as they cross the stage. President McCurley. I now have the honor of presenting the candidates for graduation. The graduates have successfully completed the curriculum of their chosen program as required by the Mohawk Board of Governors and have been recommended to be awarded their certificates and diplomas in recognition of their academic accomplishment. Therefore, I recommend that you confer their certificates and diplomas with all of the honors, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. And on behalf of those graduates not here today, I further request that their certificates and diplomas be conferred on them in absentia. Thank you.
Child and Youth Care, Allie Francis, Honors. Early Childhood Education, Danielle Bamford, Honors, also graduating from Child Development Practitioner. Crystal Birch, also graduating from Child Development Practitioner. Sarah Hamilton. Kelly Jonathan, Honors. Miriam Karazad, also graduating from Child Development Practitioner. Jenna Marcellini. Alejandra Miller. Editha Tolentino, Honors. Library and Information Technician, Geeta Adams, Honors. Also graduating from Records and Information Management with honors. Renganar Ali, Honors. Khan Amiruzaman, Honors. Marinus Van Leeuwen, Honors. Social Service Worker, Amanda Hilton, Honors. Janet Utkin, Honors. Autism and Behavioral Science, Maria Ball, Honors. Career Consultant, Stacy McIntyre, Honors. Early Childhood Education, Leadership and Administration, Rachel Pearson, Honors. Human Resources, Amy Dorcas. Teresa Mazer. Mehdi, honors. Bridging for Internationally Educated Nurses, Maria Alfonso. Zenda Bugtai. Marilyn Dunbar. Mihaila Oltan. Anne Catherine Salian. Betty Omorogbe. Medical clerk Jocelyn Sup. Medical device reprocessing Chidkinu Aznar. Tatiana Birach, honors. Carlene Johnson. Oriana Longuera Villegas. Cariza Maline. Laura Oliver. Marivic Rivera. Medical Laboratory Technician Cheryl Craig, honors. Perioperative Nursing Shanita Benger. Mariam McCam, honors. Registered Nurse, Occupational Health Nursing, Tracy Wag, honors. Registered Nurse, Perinatal Nursing, Rena Shehi. Registered Nurse Refresher, Harpreet Dhaliwal. Grazia Linotti, honors. Registered Practical Nurse, Maternal Newborn Nursing, Kristen Reyes, honors. Veterinary Office Management, Madeline Feastmantle, honors. Elizabeth Hanley, honors. Aesthetics, Mujgan Hosmand, honors. Also graduating from Applied Cosmetics with honors, as well as nail technician. Mackenzie Spinney, honors. Also graduating from nail technician with honors. Applied photography, Randy Davis. Business studies, Doug Bogar. Dressmaking, Joyce Elblas, honors. Integrated accounting, Hanadi Abu Dabusa, honors. Patrick Angelchik, honors. Kelly Coveney, honors. Norman Jacobs, honors. Mawad Mohammed. Interior decorating, April Weiss. Makeup artistry, Hind Alcatrani, honors. Also graduating from Applied Cosmetics, also with honors. Devin Nielsen, honors, nail technician. Office Administration General, Leah Andrade. AutoCAD Design, Rhea Ahmed, honors. Lucio Santos. Condominium Management, Robert Braun. Larry Pastuk, honors. Electrical Engineering Technician Power, Tejinder Pal Singh. Jordan Sosniak. Power Engineering Techniques, Asif Mohammed Rafiq Chaklasia. Keval Kumar Deepak Kumar Dalwadi. Dhruv Gupta. Lakruan Saneru Heti Gamrage. Nemi Kumar Manish Kumar Parmar. Akshar Patel. Jeffrey Voidilla. Gas and Oil Burner Technician 2, Ashraf Al Ibrahim. Sharif Amiri. Nicholas Ald. Sarah Beloki, honors. Christian Chikoria. Rafid Dakil. Adam Duma, honors. Jeff Hollick, honors. Troy Medland, honors. Daniel Principato. Mitchell Zarko. Mohammed Taj. Savas Toma. Wesley Trafford. Manufacturing Engineering Technician Automation, Tyler Van Slageren. Motive Power Technician, John Paolo Lazo. Alexon Syria. Mechanical Techniques, Jordan Burry. Alex Clark, honors. Parminder Singh Dadiala. Manpreet Singh Dhaliwal. Rachel Finelli. Ayush Goyal. Sabur Hakimi. Alexandra Janish Tedesco. Benjamin King. Nicholas Lochner. Christine Lyon. Matthew McPhail. Jackson Marhula. Eric Provo. Nicholas Ranger. Rupinder Singh. Christopher Tharby. William Wright. Electrician, construction, and maintenance, Jess Martin. Also graduating from Electrical Techniques Apprenticeship. Mark Sawinski, also graduating from Electrical Techniques Apprenticeship. Joseph Memi, also graduating from Electrical Techniques Apprenticeship. Mitchell Simmelink, also graduating from Electrical Techniques Apprenticeship. Corey Tufford. General Carpenter Nicholas Amodeo, who is also graduating from General Construction Carpentry Techniques Apprenticeship. Jake Malavolta, also graduating from General Construction Carpentry Techniques Apprenticeship. Industrial Electrician Ryan Barclay. Residential Air Conditioning Systems Mechanic Zachary Lammers. Steam Fitter Franco Del Rosso, also graduating from Mechanical Techniques Steam Fitter Apprenticeship. Automotive Service Technician Adam Farnsworth, also graduating from Motive Power Fundamentals Automotive Service Technician Apprenticeship. Dorian Hancock. Christopher Holtendorp. Kurt Hugel. Abdul Kawaja, also graduating from Motive Power Fundamentals Automotive Service Technician Apprenticeship. Matthew Shaughnessy. General Machinist, Ashley McNeil. Industrial Mechanic Millwright, Kyle Chaston, also graduating from Manufacturing Techniques Millwright Apprenticeship. Todd Thomas, who is also graduating from Manufacturing Techniques Millwright Apprenticeship. Truck and Coach Technician Thomas Cartmill, also graduating from Motive Power Fundamentals Automotive Service Technician Apprenticeship. Thanks. Kyle Frank, Ranjat Grewal, Architectural Technician Jiaxing Feng, Hong Yu Wang, Architectural Technology, Bronson Boulavong. Civil Engineering Technician, Ketan Jyoti. Civil Engineering Technology, Youssef Alechi. Bamishe Betiku. Rishab Bayani. Kyle Gamble. Transportation Engineering Technology, Azer Khan. Aviation Technician Aircraft Maintenance, Gino Abalos. Mark Bazdeo, Honors. Nikola Cholakov. Dio Gotam. Jordan Giberson. Shane Harper. Adrian Kruk, Honors. Tyler Lewis, Honors. Preston Miklau. Sharif Osmanovich. Krupavan Panchal. Matthew Rogers, honors. Noah Spatazzo, honors. Adamo Villela. Aviation Technician Aircraft Structures, Austin Elwood, honors. Ravi Gandhi. Matthew Harris. Alejandro Jimenez Zapata, honors. Austin Kearns, honors. Long Hei Leung. Ian Moshinsky, honors. Biotechnology, Apple May Ferrer. Francie Singh. Lovedeep Singh. Chemical Engineering Technology, Ayush Raspberry Sabhaya. Environmental Technician Akil Thomas. Quality Engineering Technician, Non-Destructive Evaluation, Grigory Kovalevsky. Computer Engineering Technician, Kruti Girishkumar Surati. Computer Systems Technician, Network System, Gatwech Gatkoth. Agron Maksuni. Harkirat Singh. Computer Systems Technician Software Support, Jashanpreet Kaur Chalal. Scott Lewis. Vishal Sureshbhai Patel. The last graduate this evening is Electrical Engineering Technology, Amjad Al-Arifi, honors.
Good evening. As a member of the Board of Governors of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, and on behalf of the entire board, I have the honor of admitting today's graduates to Mohawk College's alumni community. We are proud of what you have accomplished, and we look forward to seeing all that you will contribute as highly skilled and future-ready Mohawk graduates. And now you will be welcomed into the alumni community of graduates of Ontario Colleges of Applied Arts and Technology, an honor bestowed only upon those who have met high standards of conduct and learning. Graduates, please stand. In the name of Mohawk College of Applied Arts and Technology, I hereby charge you to safeguard the dignity and ethics of our community, cultivate the spirit of inquiry and innovation, celebrate your role as a local and global citizen, maintain through study the fresh viewpoint expected in an age of rapid advancement, and contribute in all these ways to society in order that the dignity of humankind through you may be constantly reaffirmed. Scientia opus omnium. Knowledge is the work of all. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated.
Thank you, Kamala. Congratulations again to the graduating class of 2019. One more round of applause. Please join me in thanking the musicians for providing today's music. A warm round of applause for Dusty McHale and the Mohawk College Band. I would also like to acknowledge the voice from behind the curtain, the voice of Convocation, Mohawk College alumni of the radio broadcasting program, and Weather Network broadcaster Chris May. Graduates, family, and friends are all invited to a reception being held in the Joyce Center for Partnership and Innovation, located in the EA wing. When you leave the auditorium, please follow the arrows on the floor to lead you to the reception area. Graduates will return downstairs immediately following the ceremony and will then join their family and friends at the reception. During the reception, a special area has been set up where graduates can put on a gown and leer pipes and take photographs with family and friends. Audience, please remain at your seats until all the graduates have left the theater. And now, graduates, family, and friends, I declare that your convocation ceremony is closed.